Life is inherently meaningless. It's called the human condition because it happens to everyone. One of our greatest fears is to get to the end of our days, to be on our deathbed and to look back and see a life of mediocrity, a graveyard of dreams, to see a life that we never truly lived. It is terrifying. It's that moment of the great evaluation where we look back and we ask ourselves, were we proud of the life that we lived? And for so many of us, that is the fear that propels us to move forwards. And when we live this meaningless existence, when we look forwards and all we see for the next 5 years is the same mediocrity, the same job, the same relationship, the same dreams, the thought terrifies us. It's a bit of a cliche to say, but you don't really find your purpose. It kind of walks into your life. The Japanese have this concept of ikigai, which basically says that, well, your purpose is found within the cross-section of 4 categories. Things that you love doing, things that you're good at doing, things you can be paid for, and things that the world needs. The problem lies, though, in how do you find that cross-section if you don't really know anything that you love, anything that you're good at? I think for a lot of us, that's the problem. And it goes back to this quote that I like to say, and that's, to live an exceptional life, you need to live an exceptional life. In other words, no one ever really found their purpose while scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. Your purpose comes to you, it walks in when you're in the middle of an experience that you find out that you love. So that's my advice, is to find this purpose. You need to start throwing things at the wall, basically. Try a new musical instrument, buy a skateboard, go travelling, read a book, buy a textbook on a subject that you're interested in. Just throw things on the wall and one day something will stick. Then that sticking point means you're on the cusp. That's when things start to begin. It's when you can look to your future and for the first time in your life, instead of a blur, you can see a clear path. More than anything, it's for when the first time you can look forwards and see a trajectory, some sort of upwards growth, instead of just seeing a plateau. It's a fucking beautiful feeling. The fear of regret finally leaves you, and in its place comes this excitement, this hunger for life, the fire within you. To quote the ancient Greeks, this idea of thumos, of spiritedness and a spirited life. A reason to wake up in the morning, because for the first time ever, there's work to be done.